Så hej och god morgon. Björn Nordin heter jag och är utbildningsansvarig på företaget Synergia. Synergia, för er som inte har koll på det, så är vi en grossist inom solenergibranschen. Idag ska vi snacka tillsammans med Dr. Ian här om Longi och deras produkter på solpanelsfronten. Men jag tänker att jag ska börja med en liten presentation kring vilka vi är först. Jag tar det som en start. Så Synergia, we create partnership through expertise, sustainable solutions and supply chain. Och det här är egentligen det som vi framförallt är. Vi är framförallt en grossist som får saker att komma från rätt hamn i Kina till våran hamn här i Rotterdam och sen skickas vidare uppåt då till våras lager i Enköping. Och ut till er sen i slutdelen. Så vi startade 2018. Största delen av våra kontor sitter på Odenplan på en tvärgata här på andra våningen. Men vi är utspridda lite grann runt omkring i Sverige. Sagt grundades 2018, så vi har varit med i den här solcellsboomen som har varit de senaste 5 åren. Vilket är en väldigt spännande resa. Finns runt omkring i hela Norden. Så vi har lager i Jönköping, Oslo och utanför Helsingfors. Och lite kontor och lite folk som sitter och jobbar hemma ibland runt omkring i hela Norden. Och så har vi också Andreas som sitter nere i Danmark utanför Köpenhamn. Och så har vi Gustav som sitter i Brasilien. Och jag vet att det är folk här från både Sverige, Finland och Danmark och Norge. Så att kul att ni får komma in här idag. Vi är i runda slängar 75 stycken anställda och omsatte under 2022 1 miljard, vilket är superspännande. Och nya siffrorna kommer väl upp här alldeles strax hur det har gått i 2023. Men det har varit ett spännande år det med. Det som vi egentligen håller på med är just den här delen med supply chain. Så vi tar och skickar ut produkter från vårt lager i Enköping, impakterat på pallar i rätt antal med en kanske växelriktad här, kanske montagematerial på ett bra sätt ut till slutkund. Ut till alltså gräsmattan utanför det hus där ni ska installera till exempel. Vi har också ett team på 12 stycken ingenjörer som jobbar med dels projektering utav anläggningar, både stora CNI-anläggningar och mindre villanläggningar. Och så har vi också ett tech advisor som kan hjälpa till ifall det är några problem och några frågor som kommer upp med produkterna. Och sen delen då som jag gör med utbildning och certifiering kommer en slide om här senare. Men vi tycker att det är otroligt viktigt att utbilda branschen för att höja kompetensen så att vi kan fortsätta ha bra installerade anläggningar i Sverige. Som sagt, vi har några olika lager här som ligger och här ser ni en till bild på hur det kan se ut ute på lagret. Mycket skener, här har vi ett marksystem som ska skickas ut också. Så det är spännande, olika utmaningar också för lagret att jobba med. Så här då kommer vi in på min hjärtefråga. Utbildning och Synergia Academy. Precis som ni kan hitta det mesta av vårt webbinariematerial ligger ute på YouTube. Och vi har också en del snyggare Synergia Play-inspelningar. Som finns ute där. Och digitalt så har vi också digitala kurser som våran projekteringskurs och våran förberedande certifieringskurs. Men vi håller egentligen väldigt mycket olika webbinarier. Igår, kanske någon av er var med, pratade vi våran grundare Tim med sin gamla elev kring brand. Så vi har ett brandwebbinarie från igår som ligger uppe nu. Och vi har också många sådana här produktwebbinarier som vi har idag med Dr. Dion. Jag har också sett att det är några av mina yrkeshögskoledeltagare som sitter med här idag. Så det är superspännande. Vi kör yrkeshögskolor. och utbildar på dem för att också höja kompetensen för framtidens solcellsprojektörer. Så det är superspännande. Vi har skrivit en del handböcker, så vi har en montagehandbok, vi har en massa olika guider och vi har solenergihandboken som finns att ladda ner från vår hemsida. Och sen kör vi väldigt mycket utbildningar på plats med kunder. Så ifall det är någon som är intresserade av mera hur fungerar systemet, hur projekterar jag, hur tar jag monterar, hur säljer jag, gå in och kika på vår hemsida så hittar ni mer kring dem där. Jag ska kort nämna lite grann kring våra olika produkter. Idag har vi med oss Longi och det är superspännande, världens största solpanelstillverkare. Vi har också flera andra paneltillverkare som jobbar med. Och allt det här kring liksom olika produktwebbinarier kan ni hitta också på vår YouTube-sida. Så vi har för Huawei både CNI och residential-utbildningar och kring deras elbilsladdare och så vidare och så vidare. Så vi har Huawei, Gruvat och Sai, stora växelriktarmärken ifrån Kina med olika uspar allihopa. Fronius, stor europeisk tillverkare, och Ferroam som har lite speciellt system gjort här i Sverige. Sen så har vi Van der Valk, väldigt duktiga på platta tak. Tectopower, det här är ett nederländskt märke. Tectopower, byggt i Malmö i Sverige, marksystem. Och sen Nordmount och Veland som fantastiskt på lutande tak och kommer också med nya produkter jag hittar snart här med. Och sen så har vi också laddbox-sidan där Wallbox, en av världens största tillverkare, och Chargeams, svenskt, tillsammans hjälper oss att jobba med laddning. Och det kan väl också säga att alla de här växellektortillverkarna har också sina egna batterier och många av dem har också egna laddare. Så om man vill ha den liksom systemhelheten, ja men då ska man kolla på en elbilsladdare från Huawei, Gruvat, Sai eller Fronius. Så det finns mycket att kika på här. Lite grann för att knyta ihop säcken, så jag jobbar på det här företaget för att jag vill vara med i energiomställningen till ett hållbart energinät. Och tycker väldigt kul att vårt fraktbolag, de klimatkompenserar för alla sina frakter. Och också väldigt stolt att vi från Synergia tar och betalar in till elkretsen för att ta hand om allt avfall som kommer sen i framtiden. Så det är 2 stycken initiativ som jag tycker är väldigt bra här från vårat håll. Och med det tänker jag att jag tar och lämnar över ordet. Dr. Jan, I have given a short presentation about us, and I think you have a lot to say about about Longi and your story and your products.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Will. Hi, everyone. Let me share my screen. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you all. My name is Jian Cui. Jian is my first name. I'm the head of product marketing for the whole Europe. I'm based in Frankfurt, Germany, so we don't have time difference. If you have any questions or related to product, you can reach me. So today, I will give a presentation about our Longi, short updates of our Longi company, and the cell technology trend and our new product Hymo X6. So as you can see here, Longi is founded in 2000, and we start first with the business unit, Longi Silicon, focus on mono ingot and mono wafer. We are the first and only company that's starting from the day one, focus on the mono technology. And then since 2014, we march into mono cell and mono module. That time was PERC technology. And 2021, we have new business unit called Longi Hydrogen, taking care of the green hydrogen products. So we have two solutions for our customers. One is green electricity, one is green hydrogen. Here you can see our financial figures in year 2022 and the first half of 2023. For the mono wafer, we already continuous 9 years as the world #1 shipments. That means our competitors for the module manufacturers, cell manufacturers, they buy the wafer from us also. And for the mono module, we already continuous 3 years from 2020 to 2022, 3 years world #1 shipments. Longi, we are big in capacity shipments, #1, but that is not what we are emphasizing. We emphasize the most important thing for us is to manage the risk, because that is the best warranty for our customers. We are always tier 1 PV module manufacturers, and for the Atman Z-score, this is from Bloomberg to measure the financial health of the company. Longi, for the silicon-based PV module manufacturers, we're always #1. Bankability, that is indicating that if you buy the Longi module, then if you show the bank and the bank say we are the AAA for already 3 years on the AAA position, the top position, then you can get easy to get the fund from the bank for your projects. So all this, the bankability is very critical measurements. It considering the manufacturing side, including your shipments, capacity, technology, also considering the financial health, such as the Atman Z-score. This is the basically we are Longi is setting up the industry benchmark through all the years back to 2015 through our products like a PERC, bifacial, half cut, M6 size, wafer size, and M10 size, and now back contact. The global, due to our contribution, the global market share of the mono technology nowadays from less than 20% back to 2015 up to last year, 98%, more than 98% market share is mono. And for Longi, we already shipped out for the mono PV product. We shipped out already 290 gigawatt since 2012 until last year. This is basically shows what does it mean 290 gigawatt in different the words. We emphasize a lot on the technology innovation. It is our gene. We have more than 4,000 R&D people, and we have 1 national technology center and 8 provincial technology center. We invest more than 50% of our revenue last year to our R&D department. Now I would like to talk about the story of the cell technology that I think many people are very interested in. So if we look back, the cell technology development, from 2000 to 2016, that is basically the back surface field cell technology. The cell efficiency is less than 20%. And since then, from the time zone 2016 to 2021, the cell efficiency is in mass production is from 21% to 24%, and it is a PERC cell technology. Since 2022, there's quite different voices in the market on the cell technology, and also you see the products a lot. Mainly back contact, top con, and heterojunction. For the theoretical upper bound of the cell efficiency, back contact is 29.1%, and TOPCon is 28.7%, heterojunction is 28.5%, meaning that back contact has more potential for efficiency development. For Longi, we already have the mass production on the cell efficiency on back contact is more than 25%. We have all the world record on PERC cell efficiency, TOPCon cell efficiency, and heterojunction cell efficiency. Especially last year in November, we have the world record 26.81%, which is broke the world record kept by a Japanese company for nearly 7 years. The results was published in Nature. Our founder, Mr. Li Zhengguo, is one of the author. We received congratulations from the father of modern photovoltaics, Professor Martin Green. Here's the greetings. Can you hear the voice?
No, sorry, we can't hear the voice.
Okay, let me share the screen again. Sorry. Okay.
Well, hello. I'm Martin Green from the University of New South Wales in Sydney, speaking to you from Sydney. I'd like to extend my heartiest congratulations to Longi on this magnificent occasion, setting a...
Sorry for that.
Well, hello. Speaking to you, I'd like to extend my heartiest congratulations to Longi on this magnificent occasion, setting a new world record for silicon solar cell efficiency of 26.8%. This is an outstanding achievement, and we're planning to include this new result in the next version of our efficiency tables that we publish in the Progress in Photovoltaics. So once again, congratulations to all those involved at Longi, and I look forward to the next record. So 27% just around the corner, and then 27.5, and maybe then 28%. So congratulations again, and all the best wishes to the team at Longi for the excellent results that they've been attaining, and best wishes for the future. Regards, Martin Green.
And also for the energy sections and and the medias, the leaders of the energy section leaders all over the world.
Hello, I'm Adair Turner. Continually, Longi, I believe 11 times over the last 2 years, has set new world records, and I would like to congratulate Longi.
I just heard the news, very good new crystalline silicon technology record, and heterojunctions now.
A new record for a company that always invests in getting to higher efficiency, which basically gets to lower surface use, lower impact, and finally lower cost of electricity.
Longi has been driving forward for a number of years now, setting new records, setting new standards, new equipment, new technologies.
The way Longi has been progressing in heterojunction space, especially when it comes to setting up the world record efficiencies.
How far they can go in terms of efficiency. An absolutely focused effort.
I would like to congratulate them, and I'd like to look forward to them in achieving and breaking much more records in solar PV efficiency.
As global CO2 emissions continue to rise, we need PV manufacturers like Longi to lead the charge towards greater PV adoption.
It's the eternal theme of the development of solar PV industry. And this record, once again, is leading the PV industry. So I'm hoping that in the future, they won't stop here.
We hope that Longi can continue to contribute to the energy transition next year and moving ahead to 2030.
Congratulations for the champion record made by Longi.
Okay, this is Chinese. I'll skip that part. So not only for the TOPCon, heterojunction, and the PERC, we also for the tandem cell technology, the perovskite. And we also just in November this year, just 1 month ago, we have the world record 33.9%. And we're planning on the second half of 2025 to make the mass production of this kind of technology possible. Why we emphasize a lot about cell technology, cell efficiency, is because for the PV industry, the cell efficiency is the first principle. Now we come to the HIMO X6. HIMO X6 using back contact technology. Why Longi choose back contact technology as our the technology platform? So if we say TOPCon is orange juice, heterojunction is banana juice, PERC is apple juice, then back contact is kind of mix. And how you mix this is depends on the how you play with it. So the back contact technology, due to there's no metal contact on the front side, so there will be more light absorptions compared with TOPCon 2% more, and compared with heterojunction is 7% more. Besides, for the cell technology, when it is more advanced, it can help a lot on reduce the current loss on the cell. So for the TOPCon, it can reduce, compared with PERC, can reduce 50%, but for back contact, it's more than 80%. And as I mentioned, it's kind of mixed juice. So back contact can, can combine the heterojunction TOPCon PERC into it to make more higher efficiency. That's why in theory it has 29.1 cell efficiency. It's the highest. But for TOPCon, it can only go to back contact. Heterojunction, the same. So that's why the back contact is a burned technology that has a potential higher cell efficiency. And also Professor Martin Green himself in many conferences mentioned this point since June this year. The IBC technology will be the final winner. And also, this is a customer event in Lyon, in France. I was there. The Jinko cell technology roadmap. As you can see, they are on TOPCon, but they are developing the future also back contact. So TOPCon technology is just the intermediate technology. So we'll be taking over by the back contact in the next 2 years.
Dr. Yen, could you just shortly explain for those who are new in the industry the difference between the TOPCon and the PERC and the heterojunction?
Okay, of course. So all this technology we call PERC. Let's back to this slides. You see, PERC, heterojunction, TOPCon, and back contact. They are all single PN junction cell technology, meaning that the PN junction is concept of semiconductor. It is a key that transfers the sunlight to electricity. So they are just one single PN junction. Based on this one PN junction cell technology, their main difference among them is passivation. The passivation meaning that for the cell, once the energy of the sun comes, they trigger the electrons from the atom, from the orbit of the atom. The electrons comes out due to the energy from the sun. So they leave the hole there. So hole will be the positive, the electrons is negative. So once the electron leave the orbit, they will be collected by the like the metal contact, etc. So if it cannot be collected instantly, when the energy lost, the electron will go back to the hole. This process is called recombination. Once electron go back to the hole, then those energy from the sun is wasted. So we don't want that these things happen too much. So we want electrons and hole keep, the electrons keep away from this orbit of the atom as long as possible. So that comes the passivation technology. So the difference among those is different passivation technology. So the better passivation technology it is, the better can help increase the connection of the cell. Collection of the electrons from the cell. So that's the basic the difference among those cell technologies. I think I explained this a little bit clearly on this point. So anyway, the passivation technology is the main key for the difference among those cell technologies.
Yes, perfect. Thank you for a good explanation. And some work on TopCon and some work on heterojunction and some work on the back contact.
But as mentioned, back contact has highest cell efficiency in series, so they has more room to develop.
Yes.
And also there's some other advantages. I will explain you in the next slides on this.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So this is the development milestone from Longi on the back contact. Since 2017, we are already started, and we invest more than 130 million euros on this. More than 25% of our R&D employee working on this, and we already have more than 120 patents on this back contact. We call it, as mentioned, it's kind of mixed use. How to mix this, it depends on you. So we call it HPBC, hybrid passivated back contact. And we have two versions. One is a normal HPBC, one is HPBC Plus. HPBC Plus has 0.3% more cell efficiency than the normal version. So it has better light absorptions, better photoelectric conversions, and better electrical transmission. It's always related to this is related to there's no metal contact on the front side, and this is related to there's the passivation technology here. And also this one is due to all the metal contacts on the back side of the cell. So the electrical transmission is very stable, much stable than others. So what's the difference of HPBC Plus with HPBC? The HPBC Plus has two more things added on. One is on the surface of the wafer of the cell. They have more this kind of small pyramid to increase the light absorptions. And also for both sides of the cell, they have one more called hydrogen passivation. This hydrogen passivation can fix the defects of the crystal during a wafer process or the cell processing. To the end is to increase the cell efficiency. So the HIMO X6, why we call this name HIMO is high efficiency mono. X6 is X represents the back contact technology. 6 is generation. Explorer is the member of this HIMO X6 family. We also have scientists, artists, guardian, etc. So the key characteristics of this HIMO X6 module has the following aspects. One is that this technology defines the aesthetics. Nowadays in the industry, there's a trend that the whole industry is trying to make the complexity to simplicity. That people want to find what the essence, what is the nature of the product. For the module, we don't want too many metals contact on the front side. Looks not good, and also it will not help for the light absorptions. We want on the front side clear, more light can be absorbed and looks also better, more harmony to the environment and also your design. So for the HIMO X6, we have currently obsidian black and also stars. For the stars, meaning that by arranging the cells array on the module, they leave this kind of a shape among the cells and looks like stars. So if you compare with others, whatever's TopCon, PERC, looks not that good. So this is some examples, projects showing you here. It is very beautiful. It is in Sweden. And also Finland. Not only it is beautiful, and also it offers you the higher efficiency and power performance. This is give you a roughly idea that what this means, that no bus bar on the front side. It will help you increase your installation capacity for the same roof area. And especially our module is smaller. Our module, the width is the same, 1134, but the length we are 1722. But other people is like Topcon mostly is 1762. So our the module is more efficient. Module efficiency is higher also. Now I explain the reason why the back contact technology HAMR X6 on the power performance is better than PERC and the Topcon. The first is the temperature. Those modules, this kind of module is not afraid of high temperature. The measurement of this performance on a high temperature is called temperature coefficient. That is similar like if people get fever, you cannot think clearly. It's the same for the module. If the environment temperature is high, then the module cannot work very well. So the temperature coefficient is kind of measurement on this. So the lower the value on this is better. Compared with PERC, it's obviously it's better. For Topcon, the company mark also Topcon same as us, but for the real performance is we are at least 10% better. And also on the under the weak light situations like cloudy days, like early in the morning or late in the afternoon, it's 2% better on the power preference than PERC, and also nearly 2% compared with Topcon modules. The cell technology itself, if we mention about, if we want to increase the cell efficiency, not the size of the cell, then it will bring you higher open circuit voltage. The voltage will always higher. So that's why HAMR X6 has higher open circuit voltage than Topcon and then PERC. This will help the string, the module trigger the inverter earlier. So the HAMR X6 module is very diligent module. It gets up very early and sleep very late. So it offers you a lot of power compared with others. So compared with Topcon, as you can see, it's more than 18%. So we have simulations on the residential all over the Europe of the main countries. I mean the main areas, and also for CNI. So showing that both cases are better along the 25 years, and better than the Topcon. And this is a real case that there's a 6 megawatt projects installed in China, and besides that there's a pilot project compared with sorry, HAMR X6, same power class with Topcon. As you can see, the daily power output kilowatt hour is better than both PERC and Topcon, especially in the morning and the late afternoon. So you can see clearly the better performance. And there's we also did a calculation for the German cases. In Germany, it's 90% of the 70% of the electricity cost is 40 euro cent per kilowatt hour. And based on this calculation compared with Topcon, you can save yearly 2 euro cents per watt. Reliability. Why we want to emphasize reliability, especially under the situation nowadays, the dramatically price decreasing of this unhealthy competition for the module price. So 27% of the claims for the PV plant is due to modules, module quality itself, and also disasters. Here show also this disaster sometimes related to module design. Here show you an example happening in Netherlands. So you see, the all module blown out in a storm. So for the financial consideration, the capital invest in your plant and the operation maintenance cost in plant along the 25 years for the project, let's assume 25 years, is the cost you spend on it. And all the revenue is the power that you got within this 25 years. So you use those costs, divide the energy you got, is called levelized cost of energy. The lower the better, because for every kilowatt hour energy you got, you pay less money. If you lose the module reliability, I mean, you install like 2 or 3 years, then the module has a problem, then you increase the cost. You need to change, everything need to be redone, and you lost energy generation. So then you will have higher this LCOE. So the reliability, in fact, is your investment return guarantee. So as you can see, Longi, through our technology innovation, we help industry to decrease the LCOE by 2021 is 0.048. We for guarantee our quality, the reliability of our module, we have Longi life cycle quality control from the raw materials and also during the manufacturing and also the final inspections. We have all control on it, management on it, and we have the how to say fulfill the third party inspections, the certifications. With all the certifications, it is written also in our data sheet. Taking example of the raw materials, we are very critical on our suppliers. We critical select of materials. We also get the certified by TÜV the BOM. As you can see, all this data sheet related to the BOM we're using. We have also very strict testing after module was produced. It was recognized by all the famous third parties. Also, we involved 2 years, more than 3 years already involved AI technology in our inspections. So we decrease our failure rate to 0.03%, which is a 70% higher than the industry average. That means to guarantee that module you received is highly quality guaranteed. This is just to show related to the module design. That's why if you check the market, more than 60% of the module size, the wafer size is using 182 cell, 182 M10 cell size. This is to show this kind of design by the wind blow. So you see this already out of the clamp. And also we have the test in the 1, 2, 3 in the warehouse on the modules. You see there's no micro crack. The micro crack is basically like somebody accidentally falling down and go to check the doctor. He feel the pain on the leg, so they check X-ray on the bones to check if there's crack. The same when we do the EL inspection is to make X-ray on the module to check if on the cell there's cracks. If on the cell on the cracks, even worse, like this kind of things, or the whole cell was broken. So on the EL inspection, you will see all black because all the cell is damaged. So this is very serious damage. It also have a small micro crack damage, also can be checked by the EL inspection. So as you can see here, with those tests, our module has none. There's no even a small micro crack. The micro crack, and this will cause the power degradation. So especially for HAMR X6, due to the soldering technology, is one line, not like others, like TOPCon or PERC. It's like Z-shaped. So they decrease the stress of the edge of the cell by nearly 50%, increase the mechanical performance of the cell and cell area and the module. Also, we use thicker wafer. It's at least 10 micrometer than others. This is an example, and this really happened. We got a report from our customer also. This is from our our own lab. This is from third party on the damp heating test. What is damp heating test? This is to simulate the module operating under the humid and hot place. So for the TOPCon, due to the design, there's a potential issue under this, cause the degradation, power degradation. And this is a result for 1,000 hours. When they do 2,000 hours, you see there's case happened by the PVEL, the famous third-party test organization, published by Bloomberg, as a 67% degradation. And we also received this kind of report from our customer who they're using TOPCons. I mean, their customer, our distribution tell us their customer using TOPCon has the issue already. So why P-type, N-type in the market? When we talk about P-type, N-type, P-type, both are on the wafer level. If you doping for the silicon, you make some other elements on it. It's called doping because we need to make it have some positive charges and also negative charges. When we talk about the positive charges, it's holes. So it is a positive charge, the wafer. So it's called a P-type, positive charge, the wafer. So if you use positive charge, the wafer, then for the cell processing part, you need to do the negative charge on the wafer to form the pin junction, as mentioned in before. So if you use N-type of the wafer, you need to do the positive charge, P-type on the cell. So if you use P-type, need lower temperature compared with N-type. So it will not have this kind of oxygen ring issue, which is this is due to the reaction with oxygen. This oxygen ring will also cause the power degradation. The second thing is about cost. For the whole cell cost, the wafer is the highest. The N-type, due to this kind of things, the N-type need higher purity, and also they need to have some process to handle this oxygen. So the cost is higher for N-type. In order to balance the cost, they decrease the wafer thickness, which is to sacrifice the reliability. So here's the list, ranking list by the module efficiency from the Time News in October this year. As you can see, Longi were ranking number 2 on module efficiency, but for all the top 30 manufacturers, all the others N-type, we are the only P-type. With the P-type, we are already ranking number 2, and P-type, as mentioned, is most natural and cost efficient. Let's see, cell technology in the market. By the way, for the N-type icon, I think you already heard there are some issues related to this their cell technologies with SunPower Maxon. And here is the extended test of modules, which is a modern IC standard. The video showing that the test process. And due to if we have the bus bar here, metal contact here, there's always some light accumulate here. It's called glare situations. And for the HAMR X6, this no such kind of situation. For the PERC, due to the test, according to the test, there's 1.6% better than TOPCon. For the back contact, is 20%. HAMR X6 20% better than PERC. So it's feed also for airport projects. This just to show our reliability, quality, and the performance by the third parties. We are compatible on different kind of rooftops with different mounting manufacturers on different mounting methods, and also inverters. The Stobberly MC4 EVO2 connectors are the standard connectors on our HAMR X6 modules. And also it is on handling is very reliable. For 54 cell modules, it's same size, basically both 54 and 72, same size as HAMR 5, which is 1 722 and 1134, less than 2 square meter, and the weight is 20.8 kilo. So it's easily handled. This is a project in Germany. It can be easily handled by 1 people on the rooftop. So service. This is just to show we are global service available. We are also have a team on the technical service taking care of the after sales services in Europe. And you also can scan for every module. We have this kind of bucket on the backside. You scan it, you get the electrical and mechanical parameters related to this module, and also can check if the module is not from Longi or from Longi. You can check it out. And module summary, we have currently 54, 66, and 72 on HAMR X6 and the dimension. We currently, the highest volume available is Explorer. We also have Scientist version, but it's very limited amount. The Guardian, which is with optimizer integrated, and Artist, which is color module, are currently not available in Europe, but they are already have mass installation in China. For the Explorer version, as you can see, this is all the types obsidian black stars with different size, and the maximum power output with efficiency. For the full black, obsidian black, it got 25 years product warranty. And this is for the Scientist. Have 15 watt more power output, and also both 25 years product warranty. This is a summary of the Explorer version, and if you scan this QR code, you got all the documents related to this modules information. And for next year, I currently show 2 module will be available. One is double glass bifacial module, and one is we call anti-dust frame design. On the short side, if you see the short side of the frame, on the A side, on the front side, there's very, very small of the frame. This is our patent technology. Give you example here. You can see with the snow, it automatically drop off with this module. You don't have this issue, covering issue. This is some examples in Netherlands for CNI project using our HAMR X6 stars. We also have a color module. We have 5 different colors currently, and this is what module looks like. It can be BIPV, and we can also offer BAPV. And we have this module installed in our HQ, headquarter buildings, and also Beijing Football Stadium of Workers. As you can see, all this yellow are our modules. Sustainability. The last but not least, for the environmental society and governance, we are also, this ESG issue, the reliability issue, we're also Longi very focused on. We're already listing things last year, 2022, we're listing Bloomberg, Fortune, and Forbes on the ESG topic. And since 2018, in 2018 November, we announced the solar for solar concept in the United Nations Climate Conference. Then following that announcement, we joined IE100, EV100, Renewable Energy 100, Efficient Production 100, Electrical Vehicle 100, and Science-Based Target initiatives. All these 4 initiatives we joined. We're the only company that Chinese PV manufacturer joined all these initiatives. This initiative is to transfer, to measure your, really measure your greenhouse gas emissions, quantify them to see if you can fulfill the 1.5 degree the temperature goal that agreed in the Paris the conference. So they set up the target, and every year will be audited. Since 2020, Longi will be audited by third party. We give the report public in the public. So this is the achievement in last year. We are the first, and up to now, the only Chinese Chinese company in the PV industry that approved by the SBTI, Science-Based Target Initiative, that we can reach this target. So it is very difficult, in fact. So we got approval this year. And this is a comparison on the sustainability issue. The green one is industry average, the red is Longi, and the blue one is Apple. So we are working very hard on this. We have now very close to Apple. We'll continue work on that because that's Longi's thing is sustainability is the most important issue for our future and for our children. So yeah, that's all for today's presentation. Here's my contact details, and then if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Ian. We'll see if there are any questions. Write them then in the chat. I'm not sure if you can activate your mics actually in this new webinar form. So if you have any questions, please write them in the chat. But I can come with some follow-up questions from this great presentation. You were discussing a bit about the cell sizes.
Yeah.
About the 182 cell size that you use, but compared to other cell sizes, what are the pros and cons of using 182 versus, for example, 210 or other sizes that are upcoming in the market?
Yeah. Okay. For the cell size, we can talk about this topic like more than 2 hours. We have very comprehensive analysis for different boundary analysis on how Longi decided 182. The 210 concept basically is from semiconductor for making chips. But when we decided this, we have this analysis to the end is to guarantee the reliability of the module, especially if you consider let's say cleaning for some scenario, especially for big utilities, they have CNIs, they need some regular maintenance, they have a cleaning. They use some machines or whatever, so inevitably they will cause some micro crack. The bigger size will have more micro cracks. This is just one issue. There will be a lot of, but as you can see, there's also the development of the cell size. The people in the industry recognize they have to find a balance, not to go to 210, but to compromise with the rectangular. That means with length like 210, but width already shrinking to 180. So this balance is finding. So as the conclusion that the development of the module efficiency is not based on the size of the wafer, size of the cell, but the cell technology itself. So that's why we put $10 billion on the tandem cell technology, which is we have a world record of 33.9% achieved in November this year, and we continues with this investment will make it mass production possible. So that they will bring this the PV industry to the next era. This is a cell technology itself, not size, because the size always bring the higher current, for example, also the bigger size. That will bring the downstream, the mounting system compatibility, inverter compatibility issues. So this is not the direction for the size.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're
I have
welcome.
more follow-up questions, but we have some questions in the chat as well, so I'll start with them.
Yeah.
When you talk about wind and snow loads for your panels, you talk about a certain safety factor. And what safety factor do you use for wind and snow loads?
There's a design load and a real load. So its safety factor is 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And then regarding the guarantee conditions for panels in regards to shading and angle of installation, are you working in some way to make the panels less shadow sensitive? I know we had the bypass layouts that work in some way like that, and also the half cut technology. And how do you work with making panels even more less shadow sensitive?
Yeah, this is I think there's two issues. One is integrate the optimizer on the panels. So the optimizer will help to control, to help to adjust to guarantee that the safety for handling the shadings, because too much shadings, they will always make the bypass out the close and up and shut down open again as well to the end is easy to damage. The second thing is, as shown in the video, next year we have a new product we call anti-dust. So there will be, on the frame, so there will be less like frame from the snow or from the dust. This kind of shading, this kind of coverage, or we call it hotspot. So the extreme situation for the shading is hotspot. So you have things on the model itself. So with those things and easily without this kind of the frame on the front side, it can easily help to wash out these kind of dust.
Yes. So just to ask, the worst shadows for the panels is when there is say there's a leaf that has fallen on the panel,
Yes,
or
yes,
there's
yes,
dust and snow. Yes. And in comparison, in terms of both shadowing and like durability of the panel, how bad are other shadows? What shadows would you try to avoid the most?
Yeah. So in fact, it's in our installation manual. I think basically in every manufacturer should be like this. In our installation manual, we mentioned clearly that when you install the module, you should check the environment, that there's no like very close trees, or that there's some on the roof there's some backhoe, or there's some objects that is higher that you install the module near that. That should be avoided. That is clearly written in the installation manual.
Yes, and I think someone added on just the same thing. So it's if you have shadowing that is constant, like you always activate the bypass diodes, that also harms the guarantee for the product, as you also state in your guarantee conditions. Yes. I was also thinking about, you were mentioning quite early in the presentation about your upcoming tandem panels with perovskite and a mix of perovskite and crystalline, reaching 33.9%. I also think if you could just explain what is this tandem technology and perovskite and crystalline, how do you combine it? What actually
the tandem technology is basically, as mentioned at the beginning, PERC, heterojunction, top con, back contact. They're only one single pin junctions. But for tandem, you can have more pin junctions. So that's why the efficiency goes up. But the more pin junctions you have, the more costly, and will affect you put into mass production. The most feasible direction is perovskite. The perovskite is using a kind of crystal combined with heterojunctions. So we use heterojunction technology with this kind of crystal together to form multiple pin junctions. So that's have the we have achieved this the cell efficiency is 33.9%. On the mass production side, most key issue is the stability of this crystal perovskite. So we're working on it. Once it's become stable, then it will be available in the market.
Yes. Thank you. If there's anyone else with questions, please go ahead. We might go over time just shortly. But I was also just thinking about the micro cracks. You mentioned you did tests with micro cracks. We don't do those tests at our warehouses. But in terms of micro cracks, how much how much can they handle? I mean, in terms of like installation wise, because a lot of our installers, they get their products, we get them from you and we send them out to them. And I know you should be very careful with the panels, but how much can they handle compared to other panels? And how careful should you be?
Yeah, this is we have two documents. One installation manual, one is maintenance operations manual. So we do not suggest we do not suggest that you know, the very how to say, the brutal actions. I mean, very you know, especially I also saw, because many a lot of installers, the workers, they don't, if they don't have experience, they don't know this things, they stamp on the module, always stamp on the modules, and then on all these issues. Those issues can cause, especially for monofacial modules, it can cause the micro cracks on this. So still, because you know, the module still, that if you put in a very flat, with the angle, with different, you know, the power on this, it still can cause the micro cracks on that. So during the operations, still should be careful. Yeah.
Yes. Agreed. Yes, and you were also mentioning about your bifacial upcoming panels, future-wise, which I guess is glass panels with bifacial. Do you know the efficiency of those panels approximately?
Yeah, this is I can show you the size again. Okay. 21.8 to 22.3%.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Yes, and then we have a question about any problems with the back sheets. A recent report has shown that some manufacturers have had issues.
No, we don't have. That's why this relate to the folder you choose, the encapsulant technology, all the things. We're very critical on this. So we don't have back sheets the problems. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, what is the progress on solar panels on glass on high rises? So I think
what exactly does that mean?
Yeah, I think he's thinking about the artist panels that you use for your own building. How, I'm not sure the question. I'm waiting here for it to see.
On glass on high res. I think he's typing.
Yes, he's typing. While we're waiting, I could just ask again about this anti-dust frame design. So that means that you have a shorter or a smaller race here on the short side, right?
Yeah. Yes. Using as much of building as possible to generate energy. Yeah, we call it we have Longi Bright and Longi Roof, which is not mentioning here. We have this two type of products that you can use both of them to construct your building. So we have this idea. We have real products already. We have the products in China installed, but it is related to, it's BIPV, built-in PV. For European, it has to combine with localized, because also country dependent, localized construction code. So that's why we need to find partners to work on it. We cannot, you know, solely to make this this kind of BIPV building, BIPV things alone. So, but it is a trend. It's one of the future. I think in the future, as we can see, a lot of building are installing not only on a roof, they also on a wall. They use this kind of the modules, but it is hardly say it's BIPV. They also put on the wall directly. We can also use, I mean, different mounting system. We can also call it BAPV. But to the end, I think in the future is that everything your wall will be the solar panel. Your roof also be the solar panel. So we have this. I can the picture is not here. If you're interested, I can send you the pictures that the project we made in China.
Yes, that would be very nice. Send them to me, and I will send them
I will
to
send
the
you.
rest.
I will send you.
Yes.
We
also
have the wall with solar panel. The wall is solar panel. We have the roof is the solar panel.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And also we see now with upcoming regulations from EU on more solar on new buildings. So that's very interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
To see this, and we'll probably see a lot of more of those installations as well.
Yeah.
I also have a question about your sustainability work here. You said you were reaching for 100% renewable by 2030, right?
Yeah.
If I remember it correctly. Are you using a lot of solar to reduce your emissions?
Yes, we have one factory called Baoshan factory now using 99.91% of renewable energy to trigger the whole plants. Yeah.
Yes.
This is on our steps. We will it's clearly mentioned that by 2028, Longi will switch all. 99.09. Sorry, Baoshan. As you can see here, we're using the total green power to power these plants of the module manufacturing. So this is by 2028 will be 100%. Longi will use 100% of renewable energy for productions.
Yes. Good job. I'm excited. I will.
In fact, that's a good question, Oliver. That's a good question. So currently, as you can see from this module, it is feasible only for the long side clamping, because for the short side it has less frame, so it's not that compatible with short side clamping. So for the CNI projects, if you clamping on the short side, it has I think we still need to do more tests on this. But it's definitely for long side. If you for small grounding projects or on the CNI roof, you put your module like this, you're clamping on the long side for sure. For sure, it's not a problem. So we're also working on a 54 cells, a smaller size with long side without the A side frame, because we don't want sacrifice much on the mechanical load issues. Without the frame, always a risk on it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I think that's the last question we had. Thank you very much for all your good questions, and thanks a lot to you, Dr. Yan. I'm excited to hear more from you in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
Excited to hear more from Longi.
Thank you.
So
thank
a
you,
big
everyone.
thanks to Longi, and a big thanks to everyone in the audience. And we look forward to see you in the future.
Thank you. Looking forward to see you again. Have a nice day.
Yes. Have a nice day.
Bye.